I have to hit 44 today, so we can pause this guy for a while. Start a new one later. Don't wanna pull that guy, cause I'm not sure if he changed the camp or not. I don't wanna deal with that. General, not looking to fight these mobs that much. They do drop the ice and the snuff, but that should technically drop from the other pirates that are for the quest anyway. It can be annoying if you get unlucky, I guess. But I only had one run so far, where I actually didn't get the eye soon. It's not that bad. Thanks, Bluewind. I am also like aware that the stream is not particularly exciting content, but I'm basically taking DL in terms of how exciting this is to play and watch. Guess we need to be ready for Fresh, and for Fresh we're gonna pump and hopefully have some fun stuff coming. But thanks for the nice words anyway. I'm gonna be grinding a lot until the servers launch, so I am, as trained as possible. Getting better too, in terms of health. Slowly but surely, the headaches are less, and yeah, feeling a bit better. Yeah, it's the grind here. I'm keeping up the high pace pretty much at all times. It's basically very repetitive, right? You're shooting mobs, melee weaving at one location, then you go somewhere else and you do the same. There's some exciting quests that I have planned, but they're like few and far between, kinda. For instance, I'll do like Overseer, Maltorius, and Gorge. I even dabbled into some like Arash the Summoner in Plaguelands, I do that. Found a way to do him pretty consistently. Stuff like that. But it's more still the game is, just classic WoW. Every time you hit a spot where you need to like grind high armor enemies, it's also just painful, man. These mobs are higher level than me and high armor, so shit just fucking takes forever, man. I do no damage to these guys. And it's like a garbage drop rate quest. Oh, we got some Supremes. Oh, Superiors, sorry. Couldn't imagine touching hardcore for now. You mean you're waiting for the servers to drop, right? Yeah, I mean that makes most sense, right? Because it feels like it's pointless if you're just like casually gonna play. But for me, I'm motivated because I have a goal, right? Like my goal is to speedrun and do the race on the servers launch. And then after that we also go for the week 1 Ragnaros kill on hardcore with Frontier. And so, you know, that is exciting. And I want to be prepared. I don't need to do any of this. I'm still gonna get a pretty decent time if I just like didn't practice at all. But there is like a slim chance I get world first if like Tommy dies and maybe like some of the mages don't perform that good. It's kind of low, but also it's there, right? So if I were to like lose by a couple hours because I didn't practice, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself, right? So I need to have the feeling that I put in the effort that I could. And you know, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, it's okay. I'm not really sweating to be the world first. I'm just interested in having a really good speedrun that is gonna be impressive on Crash. That's my goal. After Wars vs 60, then I mean, well, I'll see. This Ragnaros is not the end boss of Classic, right? So if I can accommodate the NA raid times and I like the end game, then I might, you know, stick around with Frontier and like I'm for sure staying for Rag, but like I cannot promise that still for the entire end game progression thing because I don't know if I can play, you know, in the NA in NA hours for extended periods of time. We'll have to see. But there's potentially some end game hardcore content there for the servers official. Know if I like it. I've never played in like a sweaty classic guild, so it might be interesting. Maybe not. Maybe yes. We'll see. Or you know, I always resurrect my mage project, right? I was learning mage for your Wii speedrunning as well. There's a bunch of stuff I could do. Also wanna do more YouTube stuff, like start with some simple guide videos, I think, for like Hunter. On, like how to do certain more challenging quests in the routes and such. And some of the like more popular exploit speedrun things. Like part of that is redundant because there's already videos from other like speedrunners out there on like I don't know logout skips or something, but the hunter specific things there's nothing out there I could make. Something that is gonna be new for most people. Got the eyes, I'm not interested in farming the pirates much, mostly just want the ones for quest. If I didn't have the eye, I would be killing all of them, just so that I don't get scammed. But I should be getting enough snuff from like the ones that I have to kill. Oh yeah, and for the fresh stuff, there's unfortunately I know that everything goes as in for the rules, so I know people will have helpers, and I'm also looking for some people, like if you don't mind, if you want to help out, team up for fresh. Looking for some mob tigers for start, right? Maybe trade some items, stuff like that. Just make the start more smooth. Or like it's mostly like a mental advantage thing, right? So I don't feel like I'm starting from a disadvantaged positions because like other people have people helping them and I don't, right? That's the thing. But I'm not a fan of the idea myself. It's just more of a necessity to stay competitive, early on at least. And I kind of feel like I need to be fast early, put in some pressure on the mages, right? So they feel like they have to play from behind, maybe do bigger pulls, maybe get scared. Is there a map there? Yeah, it is, okay. Pretty sure they all pull together, but I think we just man up on these guys. I have rapid fire in 4. Just nuke them. Because you know, mage, I'm gonna be playing Hunter because I also want to play Hunter at the end game. But then the problem that arises is the fact that mage is way faster than Hunters. For 1 to 60, I'm probably fucked. So my more realistic goal for fresh is world first 60, like non-mage basically. So probably world second, something like that. This mage as a class in general is just way too strong. Being like the best mage time versus the best hunter time is probably like around 10 hours difference to 60. So that's a lot. It's also really good for fresh to be able to level faster because that means you need to stay awake for less, right? And like IRL stamina is a big deal for that. It's really a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, well this camp is all warlocks, I guess I'm not touching that. That's kind of bad for actually completing this quest. So there's only one swashbuckler up to this point, and yeah. I'll just have to kill the warlocks and hope they respawn us, the other guys, for when I'm back. Because there's no way I'm gonna complete this quest like when it's all dead like this. It's kinda like he spawns. Yeah, I'm not gonna clear the camp because they pull together oftentimes. We'll kill the ones on the outside. Need some snuff anyway. But this really hits strong with the Shadow Bolt. Oh, there's one dude there, nice. Oh nice, we got a 14 slot there. Need to get Cortella's riddle now. It's a bit scuffed. Like these balls is one of the scarce spots for hardcore. To really respect them. It's also easy to overpull on them because there's some like really scuffed tapping there. And like line of sight mechanics. Okay, it's fucking not in the best spot. But can Cortello's riddle be in multiple ships at once, or is it always in one only? There is one too, but it's also bad. Okay, so it can be in multiple ships. Which one is better, honestly? I think this one. Because there's no that Tauren guy is annoying. So let's just go here. You can also pull them like through the window as you go up. It's scuffed. Oh, see, I pulled them through the window now. They're coming. Gonna feign, but I don't know if they're on pet or not. I think there might be. It's in combat. Okay, it's not anymore. Like, depending on the patrol here, you can pull through the window. Or I don't know if calling this a window is fair enough, but the cannon window thing. Like, I'm usually down to do some like speedrunner bullshit and like maybe send pet in, try to loot the riddle, get out without killing these mobs because they're kinda strong, but I don't think there's any chance I'm doing any of that on Fresh. I'm gonna be clearing this spot like a good boy. And just playing it safe. Like, this is one of the few spots I'm actually scared of. At this level, this ship is fucking terrifying me. Okay, we're out of the woods pretty much. So we're not gonna pull this anymore, and now it's just gonna be chill. Okay, that actually is kind of cool. Where is it? What's that? to... Oh my god. Get the fuck out. Yeah, that's not gonna work. You need to kill them normally. Flame strike, I forgot about that. Or I mean, I can do it, just need to move the pet. That's just bad. Nine Nagi, 9 in, so I don't think that's better. Get one Nagi, but the strength I lose, not worth. Intellect is not a good stat. Backspace, I mean backspace is gone because I have looted, solo self-found by the way, the entire Green Hills of Stranglethorn. I have everything, the entire book. So we're gonna be getting fat XP once we reach Hammett. So how many is it? It's 16, right? So I have 16 slots of pages right now. The entire backpack. I guess for the authenticator 4 slots. Okay, so this is all warlocks, but I mean there's one guy there, there should be one more somewhere hopefully, so I don't need to kill him because he's annoying. I'll just check. Okay, there actually isn't one, it's the fucking last guy on the planet. Oh, never mind, there's one. Everything that I killed here also respawned as a warlock. There was a warlock before and respawned as a warlock, unlucky. But we get just enough. Oh wait, I need the snuff. I need to kill some of these guys still. 2 more. I didn't pay attention, I didn't have the snuff in advance. Should have killed more of them on the way back. Got C access down to 5% HP on pirates just now. Holy shit, man. After how many hours on pirates? Weren't you like almost done? You said last time? You still on pirates? Can you imagine dying like after the grind? If I were to die, I would want to die like instantly and not after. Take a few days off. Yeah, okay. Like if you're gonna die, definitely do it like as fast as you can. Well, like I am in general against dying on hardcore. Like, dying is cringe. Time for another top quality Blizzard quest. It's grinding, mobsman. Love it. I see a lot of depth clips to Zanzil, by the way, like on the some hardcore highlights type videos. People don't kill his totem and he like chain spawns zombies if you don't kill him, right? Or some skeletons. So you end up with like skeletons that are leashed onto you for like a really long time for some reason also. And there's just like 5 of them. Like he doesn't really do anything, you just need to instantly kill his totem or you're gonna get multiple ads. Resist? What the fuck? Resisted my title charm. That's not fair. I think this character is actually stupid lucky, by the way, I don't know. Like I got title charm, I got the entire Green Hills of Stranglethorn in one go, like alone. I get like a random weapon with 11 agi on this. I don't know, man. You normally don't have that stuff. But like you would get the Green Hills of Stranglethorn for sure. And you can trade because it's super easy to do, I think, if you can trade, but without trading it's almost impossible to loot it solo. Oh, it's the second time I got it out of like I don't know how many runs. It's nothing like crazy, but it's just a free quest, so that's always nice. Yeah, this guy actually don't wanna pet tank. He shoots for like 60, 80. He melees for like 120, 150. For some reason, it's like that type of guy. But how do I still have 0 out of 12 when I don't loot anything? Have some mercy. There we go. 1. Just got a tempo heal pot. Back to STV. Hell yeah, bro. Look at this. I have alone looted the entire Green Hills of Stranglethorn. Every page. I've only had that happen once before on Season of Mastery. That shit was so much XP on Season of Mastery, got like 10k or something. Let's run, yeah. Like on some, the chickens and the pages, they were so impactful. Like if you got, I got once all of the free chickens too, and just got like a shit ton of XP in STV when I came to turn that in. Like that was insane. Yeah, I'm gonna have myself stand at the vendor to buy it. I mean, you're very likely to find it anyway, naturally, but once I have like 8 gold to spare, I'm just gonna mail it to an alt on a second account, and like every time I'm on like a flight buff or something, I'm just gonna log in, uh, click the vendor, and you know, no one is buying that bow anyway, right? Because no one wants it, so it's not like it's gonna be camped or something. And honestly, same for like bronze tube, dude. I need like a character in Stormwind ASAP, man. Just like clicking the bronze tube vendor. How much are the tubes? They're like 7 silver or something? Something like that. Yeah, I think on Fresh you should honestly just take the L and buy it as soon as you see it. But as a Night Elf, I am not passing any vendors until like level 24, man. It's like 23 is the first vendor that I see. So, you know, I kinda out of luck when it comes to that. I either have to be on a mercy of someone buying it for me, or, you know, get a level 1 human, and like when I'm on a flight path, I'm just gonna run to Stormwind and just camp it. Send 7 silver, you know? But honestly, there's no flight paths that I take that like allow me to do that. I don't think at any point. Yeah, we had one guy making it like when we were doing the guild event on like 2 weeks ago on Saturday. Then one guy was actually blacksmithing. He was making it. He made me one and sent it to me. But that would be late for me too. But I think at least it's guaranteed. Like we will have a blacksmith that will guarantee it, but then it's delayed because he's not leveling the blacksmithing fast enough for me, like for my pace or engineering. I mean. It's like I will get it, but ideally you get it for the first time you're in Darkshore, because that makes you hit the level 26 gate without having to grind mobs. It's less annoying. I will also be checking the vendor in wetlands, because there's here there's also, or like here somewhere there's like a NG vendor as well. I don't really have any dedicated people yet, right? Like in terms of helping, at the highest prio is the mob taggers, so combat help. So like I really don't have the resources to like have someone fish for me. If someone is interested in helping on Fresh, then first of all I would look into having them help me with leveling, right? Like killing mobs. And then at some point they can go fish. There's a fishing quest in Darkshire. I mean, it's kind of whatever. You get like 1k XP for it. But yeah, it is a thing technically, yeah. But yeah, they could fish up some like green items or something maybe. Higher levels of fishing. But I've not been thinking about that. Yeah, I'm looking for people to help, but not fishermen specifically. Really, I don't have anyone yet, right? Like hard committed. I had a couple people say that maybe they're interested. There would be if you know, depending on the release date when it is. But oh, it's hamstrung with pit. Uh, this guy fucks, man. I hate this quest. All these mobs are like annoying. And my food is super weak at this point. Like level 35 food and water at this level is just garbage. What level do you think time of tagging fall off? Yeah, I mean pretty fast. Like if you were to get the mob tagger for like 1 to 6, right, for instance, then they're gonna have trouble reaching up, like catching up back to you. I would like to have one mob tagger who would like not help me actually early on because I think I'll be fine. And like level to 11. Like a gamer hunter, level to 11, just buy the new bow, right? And we meet in Darkshire, and you help me the entire Darkshire. And like a level 11 hunter should be good for like almost pretty much the entirety of Darkshire. And I think that would be like really nice. That's the main guy that I want to find. But the problem is you need to be gaming too. You need to be leveling pretty fast. So I would need you to hit 11, right? Like at a reasonable pace. Mob Tiger dying, yeah, that would be bad. Like, I can't really have like a level 4 shitter in Darkshire. He's just gonna pull some mob and die, right? Unless you save him. You'll be losing time trying to save him half the time, I feel like. But like a level 6 druid, maybe like staying behind and just healing your pet and buffing you with thorns could be good too. So that like requires like way less like speed leveling ability from the mob tiger, because you would only need to hit 6, right? And be like a healer simp instead, buff bot. Then you can fish later on too, like fish me tag ropers. Yeah, thorns is really nice. So that's what I'm thinking, like if someone knows that they cannot really pump like the speedrunner pace fast enough to hit like 11 when I'm like 14, then probably have played like a buff class, healer class, something. I think druid is the best probably, with thorns. But I definitely don't think mob tagging past like level 20 is gonna work at all, because I'm just gonna outpace the mob taggers. Oh fuck. Okay, my pet is gonna be dead. Yeah, maybe not, we can fix this. I'd convince a friend to level Paladin, just follow me around. Yeah, like, just Paladin level to 4 and buff Might is already like really good for melee classes, I'm pretty sure. Idol is a bit more scuffed because you don't have access to that. The best you can have in terms of buffs is probably like Druid, is what I'm thinking. And then in, like for damage, the best mob dagger is Hunter for sure. Yeah, I think the AP is really good. Like for melees, it's gonna be sick. Like a rogue warrior would really benefit. I think your damage will go up by like a lot. I mean, like the human zone should be pretty fast to rewrite. Like you just do a one run with the guide creator, and you will have like a very solid base, and then just add the fluff, right? I did that for like just took almost no time, I swear. The one I did for mage took a bit longer, but it was 1 to 20, and it has more like weird shit. What is this guy's name anywhere? Like, very phonics? What the fuck? Imagine your name's very phonics, dude. That's a bad name. 9 stam. Oh, +1. Fuck yeah, dude. Insane upgrade. Let's go. It's basically the same item, dude. It's just like one item level higher. Fuck yeah. Listening to some very relaxing Kesha eat up at the same time. Oh yeah, I know Kesha, man, so I know what you mean. It's definitely very relaxing, like ASMR type guy, yeah. I feel you. Calm and collected individual. Very sane. Very normal. It's honestly such a gift to have a personality like that guy. Like, you don't need to be doing anything, like you are the content, right? Or like, you don't need to be playing anything interesting. Meanwhile, like, my stream just lives and dies based off if, like, there's some event or something, like, cause no one wants to watch fucking Hunter Auto Shot. Which, you know, I don't blame anyone, this shit's fucking boring at this point. Like, after 40 levels of this, it's kinda get over it. Well, like, WoW is basically just like a just chatting stream. Most of the time. The gameplay is like an extra. You have a bit of a context, you know. But I don't know, honestly, like, he's definitely putting on like some sort of performance, but like, he's also gotta be like that in the first place anyway, right? There's no way. Like at least a little bit. You cannot fake it to that point. That is like way too much. Just refuse to believe that could be a person. Yeah, honestly, that's fair. It's a good point, but still. I refuse to believe you could fake that, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm gullible or something. Yeah, no, he found his thing. Great. If I was American, that's how would I view UNTs. Aren't you living in the US right now or something? Back in Ireland? Okay, I see. We'll come home then. I mean, that sounds like a nice adventure anyway, right? But like, that was some work business you had, right? Split, play that and it's called speedrun splits or something else. It's speedrun splits, yeah. I think technically it's like without the space or something in the name, but yeah. On CurseForge you should find, like, if you Google CurseForge speedrun splits, it should be there. Snowboarding most weekends? Where were you snowboarding? Like, I don't think there's much snow in Cali, right? Can't make it work though. Oh, Canada. Oh. Okay, then yeah, that makes more sense with the snowboard thing. Yeah, I don't know if the land is why it doesn't work exactly, but so I don't know what kind of issue you have. Tried to move it and disappeared. So I think Hellsmash said, like, somewhere in the Discord chat that he had it. Yeah. It apparently you moved it off screen by accident. Maybe Hellsmash, you can tell him how he fixed it exactly. Why are you not on world record pace? Okay, bro, listen. It's a long story, yeah. But I get you, man. I get what you mean. Yeah, but to anyone unaware why the splits are like bright red, I'm doing a run that is like a SUNLA run, so solo unaided, no logout abuse. And I've done a solo unaided before, but the no logout abuse means that I do not wait for Hearthstone, I do not look out for boats to arrive and such. And so, you know, it just adds up compared to the previous run that I did, where I did do those logouts to save time. And that's why I believe I lost most of the time. I don't think it's like a play issue. I think I'm playing pretty clean to this point. But I'm basically preparing for fresh, where I wouldn't look out for like those items anyway, because it doesn't matter if I look out. All I care about is real time, not slash played. And that is my focus right now. Not even playing Steep to drive-through, dude. There's gonna be some more like guild events, and I'm gonna go ham for those probably, but I don't wanna go like to degen alone. I think that's kind of weird. And now I need to kite Mr. Bangladesh to the quest giver. I'm gonna turn in Tethys and accept him at the quest giver. Okay. I had this level is pretty chill. Just need to, not to run into mobs. Kind of he's gonna leash with anything. Just need to try to stun him at 50%, it's gonna make it easier. Is that tiger leashed to him actually? Because he doesn't want to fuck off. Okay, he did. Thanks. Alright, got it. So when you stun him and bring him below 50%, he will not spawn the ads. It works the same as Edwin Van Cleef. I stun him with Intimidation. I also have Tidal Charm, but it's on cooldown. But it will always help with Intimidation here. I mean, any stun you can figure out will work, right? It's just gonna be probably annoying if it's a short stun. It's easy to miss.
How are you? Be good. Great to meet
And it
you.
saves you a bunch of time because you don't need to run back and forth. Right, because now the guy would have you run back all the way and kill him.
Light bless you. Light be with you. Be careful.
Okay.
You got my attention. Safe travels. Watch your back. Hi. Off with you. How are ya? See you soon. Great to meet you. Watch your back. See you soon. Off with you.
Open for business. Farewell.
So if you're a hunter, I would definitely recommend doing this like that. Back. No one likes running back and forth, right? Unlike other classes, it's gonna be hard to kite him for this long, but also doable. Speak for yourself of running back and forth. Okay, sorry. My bad. By the way, I don't know if he gets recall fenders, but like the helmet that he drops, I still wouldn't have replaced if I got it. Cause like it gives you like 7 agi and like 7 spirit and something. Oh my god, what's this mob? Fuck off, bro. Like that shit is way too good for its level. Almost at 150 cheat out days is not even halfway through the speedrun. Base by Grey Mob. Yeah, it was stealth, dude. I didn't see it. Can sell all the pages on Fresh. I would have traded all these duplicates to someone.
King's honor, friend. Well met.
Oh, what level do you usually have to go to buy mount? It's 46. after the Feralas grind. It's also routed in a way, so you do some quests in Talnaris and Feralas, and then you go to Darna when you have your mount money, buy your mount, and you also need to go to Darna to pick up some quests. And the flight is really shit, because it's like a 10-minute flight path, but you know, you kinda need to go there, so you make sure you have your mount money, and at that point you go to Darna, pick up the quests, get your mount, go back. And like by naturally playing, that happens around level 46. The other good spot to get a mount would be level 40, like actually 40 on the dot, but there's no way you can have gold at 40 unless someone sends you gold. Like that might be a thing, we'll see with the guild how much gold we have, right? But like if I'm fast to 40, then there's a good chance that I can ask the guys in the guild, like not even to simp for me, because they will send me like 15 gold each because they don't need it at the point, and then I will send it to them back, right? When they need the mount. So they will like finance my mount and then I will pay them back, kind of thing. And I could get mount at 40. The normies grind gold instead of XP in the 30s so they can afford a mount at 40. What do you mean by the normies? As in like the average player? I think the average player still doesn't have mount money on 40. They have it. They have way more because they like play way slower and do more like weird stuff. But I don't think they have that much money. And also, the average player wastes a lot of gold on spells they don't need and on like professions. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about like hardcore solo stuff found at this point, right? But for fresh, I assume there will be auction house, there will be trading and grouping, and then, you know, in that case, I don't know exactly how the economy is gonna look. It's gonna be hard to play GAH to get their amount money still. It's like what are you gonna trade with, you know, you don't really have any good shit at like level 34 that someone's gonna pay good money for. This guy is actually annoying because he like AoE stuns you every like 10 seconds. I think I'm just gonna try to nuke him. Just CBA. Dealing with that. Yeah, that one. Giga defense. Like normally I would kite him back, but where I wanna go, but did that guy actually CBA? His allies the Crocs as well, nice. I don't think the Crocs are even like allied to each other, like they don't. Oh, this other funny thing about this rare is there can be multiple of them. I don't even know what the fuck. That is never the case with any other rare that I know. See, this the same guy. He's just back. This one I actually kind of have to kite though. I'm gonna get stunned. Dude, this is a fucking maze, bro. Yeah, I just need to nuke him, man. He's way too annoying. Yeah, I know the horde guards are there, fine. These guys don't do anything anyway. Worst case, you just run if you pull them. Then agi wrists. I think that's an upgrade. I think I have 6 agi wrists right now. Yep. Fuck. Get all the orc trainers in this town. You mean all classes? That'll be very unusual. Really. Or like all the classes playable by orcs is what you mean. That's kind of broken. I mean, this is a shithole, so like I don't think it's very useful. But like at points it's probably pretty good. But like in general, this spot is not somewhere you want to be. So there's nothing going on. Like, do you have good quests in this zone? Cause I don't. On Alliance, there's really no good quests. I have a cat because a cat does more damage than a bird. It's like a very minor difference though, but for a long term speedrun perspective, it just does more damage, so it's better because faster, you know. I think the difference is like 2% or something. And you can on cat you can also have both bite and claw at the same time, whereas I'm pretty sure birds cannot learn bite. And like I think the optimal setup for a pet is bite plus claw. So both, and you turn off claw if you want to growl. And leave bite on autocast for burst threat. You know, bird is really good. Like the what people need to know with the pet, like there's a lot of discussion about pets for hunter. The difference is really minor across all the pets. You are fine, most likely, playing with whatever you want. I would not recommend playing with like a slow moving pet and the tank type pet because they're gonna have bad threats. And bird is like a really good compromise because it's fast, it's high damage, and you can have Screech, which like Jürgen said, it's AoE threat and a lot of threat at that, so it's easy to play with because your pet will always have aggro, but like sometimes you don't want your pet to have aggro, so it can be annoying. Yeah, no, cat is definitely the best when it comes to damage, and damage is what you're looking for when you're speedrunning. Like that, yeah. But bird is, I think, the most popular hardcore pet. Or in general, people like their bird with Screech. It's definitely good. And like realistically, even if you're like speedrunning, I don't think there's gonna be much of a difference like what pet you have. What do you think about letting pet attack from behind, or if pet has aggro, if you melee weaving from behind? I know it's definitely noticeable. Like when you're melee weaving, especially, you'll land hits more often because you can't be dodged or parried. Like if you can, you should do that, but again, I just wouldn't go out of my way to try like set it up. Like when you're kiting mobs and the mob is on you, your pet will naturally hit it from behind anyway. And you can usually position yourself so where you can hit the mob from behind as well. But yeah, we're looking forward to the Naga grind. So I've talked about this before, but I'm gonna pause at level 44 with this character. And it's gonna be waiting for PTR. And what's basically what I want to see on PTR is what they do about dungeons and Sulfuric specifically, and if it's a thing or not, right? And then if they fix CF, then I'm gonna go back here and do the Naga grind. And if they don't fix CF, I'm gonna go back here and do the practice Sulfuric AoE farm session. So we'll see which one it is when they drop a PTR and I know what to play. What's the problem with CF? I mean, you can call it a problem if you want. So what you can do in Sulfuric is you go to the graveyard, you open all the graves, and you abuse some like evade spots and the pathing of the mobs to AoE farm them. And you can do it most efficiently on Mage, but you can also do it on Hunter and on Paladin. And the graveyard Sulfuric AoE farm is like insanely broken XP per hour. Like you're pretty much getting like 1 hour levels in ZF. From like 43, 44 to 53. You can get 1 hour levels in Sulfuric. It's broken. The main problem is that it's kinda hard to do and high risk of dying, right? But I've practiced it before and I think I can do it on hardcore. But they did fix it on Season of Mastery, like they made it much harder to do. And basically impossible for hunters so effectively, right? So I'm gonna be checking if they implement first of all like some sort of dungeon cap per day, like how many you can do, because that will impact it. And then also we'll be looking if they actually like do there's some changes to it or not to discourage it. Because they might crack down on some like AoE dungeon farming in general for the hardcore servers, you never know what their plan is. Yeah, they made it so mobs will port on top of you in the evade spots and they will just like teleport to you and hit you anyway. And they also made it so the bombs don't path to the boss. Like when you open the graves, so if you trigger the event in ZF with like the boss at the graveyard, then the mobs will like path towards the boss first before they hit you for some reason and then go back to you. And I think they made it not do that, they just go straight to you. So basically open the grave and you get instant hit. Whereas right now if I go on Era and do it, then I open the grave and all the mobs will start running away from me into the boss instead. And that gives you enough time to open all the graves and run to the evade spot. So these are some changes. I kinda expect Blizzard to. They won't do like not much, but I expect them to do something about dungeon grinders, since the hardcore challenge has since the beginning, like since the inception, been about leveling and the integrity of it, and they might not like dungeon grinding. They didn't like dungeon grinding before in general. That's why they did like the quest XP buffs on some such. Disencourage it. So I kinda suspect, you know, it's gonna be the Naga grind and not CF. But it can be either for now. Until we see PTR, so I'm just gonna start a new character, try to beat this time that I get. And wait for PTR to drop. Honestly, they could drop PTR like any day now. Randomly, you never know. But we gotta wait. No, I'm mostly using the Arrested XP route. It's made by Zarant, who's also a hunter, like a top tier hunter speedrunner. And it's really good. So I don't really find the need to reinvent the wheel, but I do like add a couple tweaks here and there, and sometimes like change the order of business or add a couple quests that I found I can do extra. But it's usually like minor changes, and I don't really change like the order of the zones or anything. So like if you go by this, right, like I pretty much do it in this order, right? I just like in the segment sometimes change some minor stuff. But I don't have a custom guide for it because there's no need to remake the entire guide for me. I think sounds good. Sounds route is good. And like the small changes that I do, I know how to do them on the fly, so I don't need them in the guide specifically. So we're good. Like ideally I would put them in, but there's no easy way to do it, so I just don't.
Well met. Be careful. Light be with you.
And that's the question. I think 13 agility is better than 10 agility, 5 strength. It's better for Hunter for sure.
Need help?
So I don't think that's good. So here, for instance, again, I got just like those 4 minutes, because I would have, on the other run, I just harved here, and then later on, when I needed the harvest done, I just waited for it. Because then you hard from here after Cultural Swindle. This bit you need to be careful too, because you cannot log out after you accept the there's this quest like Zanziel's Stout or something that you need to bring to Shimmering Flats. And it's on a timer, and I'm pretty sure it ticks when you're logged out. So if you do it, if you accept it and then like log out for the day, then you're gonna lose the quest. Like fail it. So you need to either do it all the way or don't accept it before you log out. If you're doing this. Hey man, I'm doing okay. Feeling better now, slightly. Like I still have a minor headache, but it's okay. Manageable. I think the time looks pretty good too. Like around half an hour behind the other one so far. I think it's gonna grow by a lot because I'm pretty sure I got like some major rested XP later on. Because like I was doing the other run like within the speedrun rules, so within 2 weeks, but like within 2 weeks while logging out in ins you can still get a fair amount of rested. Especially at higher levels when the rested is more flat XP. But like I said, I'm gonna pause this character at 44, so it might get like a bit rested anyway. Just depends when they drop the PTR. So I can see a change. PTR might be capped too at like 30. It might be impossible to check the sulfuric thing. We'll see what they do. It's basically PTR waiting room right here. They announced PTR date? No. I think when they announced the hardcore servers in general, they said something like it's coming sooner than you think with the PTR, or like 2, maybe 3 weeks, but I think that they kinda backtracked on that, I think, at this point. So I was kinda expecting PTR to be out by this point, and it's not, based on what they said. So I don't know what's up. Maybe they're waiting for like Diablo to pass or something, I don't know, man. But they might not announce PTR, they might just like drop it randomly. And just be like, yeah, there's PTR. Go. Like they might just drop it on like weekly reset or something, I don't know. Gotta be ready. I would love it if they announced it, so like everyone is trying to log in at the same time and we can have like a little bit of a fake fresh ride. That would be cool. But they might not do that.
Interest you in a pint? What's up?
How may I aid you? Goodbye.
Sorrow Hill's so much more fun than Pirates. Isn't Sorrow Hill like scary? Because you can get one shot by
Glad I could help.
no fun allowed flash mechanic.
back. What's up?
Yes, but don't.
Hi, how are you? You have a great day now.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Went into melee range to test the damage.
Greetings. Be careful.
I've just seen mages get literally one shot from full through barrier.
What can I do?
Like
for you?
that definitely depends on the size of your pool, right? But yeah, I have seen some.
Greetings.
Oh, the bot just fucking left, bro. I CBA. But this is the most painful part of the like no logout abuse run, I swear. But it's just like
Interesting.
now I'm supposed to like sit there and just like watch my time go down the drain or something. I can count how much cloth I have in the meantime. I need to do 2 more wool turn-ins, I think. It's not happening. Or 1 more, I don't know. I don't remember if I did Stormwind. I think I don't have enough wool to do all the turn-ins. I think I only have... I mean, I definitely have 1 turn-in, but I don't remember if 1 or 2. And I think I have too much silk, I can start selling silk. 20, 40, 60, 80... I mean, how much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4... So this is 11, 22, 23 times 20, so that's 460 silk, and we need 240. Yeah. $60, 120, 140, wait, no, 118, 140. So this is all we need. Triple check, save time for the boat anyway. 12 and 1 extra for the quest. Yep.
Glad I could help.
What can I help you with?
I mean, I guess on Fresh you care that bit less because you are like actually looking forward to a time where you can get out, like get up from the chair and like walk and like maybe get a sandwich or something. It's not that bad on Fresh because you're like, oh fuck yeah, dude, I can have 6 minutes here. Hell yeah. But like right now, when I'm like trying to fight for every minute on the splits, this is just pain. I don't know. But Tomisami wouldn't get out of the chair. Now but what would you do, right? The getting out of the chair is the best thing you can do for the speedrun actually, because you need to get refreshed, right? Like this is your moment to kind of soft reset somehow. "35 hours in, you either go to bed here or you just woke up also. Like it depends really what you're doing, like what your sleep schedule you're planning for. What is a good like degen schedule, by the way? Because I have no clue, man. Like what do you need to do to be like giga degen but like not actually die? Cause I'm thinking like maybe 36 into like 4 to 6 of sleep into like 24 into 24, something like that. And that should net like around 80 hours, and that's like the max that I think the speedrun will take. like at worst. Because you either do it in 2 sessions or you do it in 3, right? But if you do like around 80 hours speedrun, there's no way you can do it in 2 sessions. Like you're not gonna do 40 plus 40, right? That is fucked. Or do you guys think it's possible to do 40-40? Like 40, 6 sleep, and then 40 again. I'm doing 5 to 6 Lamau. Yeah, but like I'm thinking about world first, right? You need to beat the other degens. And so you're second guessing yourself. What if I go to bed and they don't, right? Like that is your problem in your head. The best way to fix that is to be the most degen of them all. But you also need to not die in game and not die IRL. So like, I'm thinking like if 3 sessions is like the max you can do. You can't, there's no way to do 4. That is way too chill. But honestly, there's no like good middle ground between 2 sessions and 3 sessions. Because 2 sessions, I feel like it's too degen. But 3 sessions is kind of awkward because it's not enough degen, you know? But the problem if you go for 2 is you're gonna run out of steam at like 58 or something, and you're gonna be like zombie mode. And like actually like delusional. And I can you finish like that even? Oh no, bro.
Time is money, friend.
I'll need to think about it more and actually do the math when I have an estimate, and also it will matter a lot. Like if CF is a thing, then you have to do mm, 2 sessions, pretty sure. And if daily cap is a thing in ZF, then you might need to do level until your ZF. Slam the cap, like the amount of dungeons that you can do until cap, and then go to sleep, and then when you wake up, you go ZF again. When the cap gets like lifted or something. But there's still too many variables to know exactly what's the plan. Everything will get answered when they drop the PTR. So you're waiting. What do you think of the kite grinding as a hunter? Is it something you do? But what is kite grinding? I'm not sure what you're referring to right now exactly.
What can I do for you?
You need something?
Like when running summer, do you cheat and run between auto shots? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do that. I do that constantly. You really need to do that in classic, where you kill mobs on the way between objectives. Like you don't go too out of your way, but you try to be shooting the mobs. On the way, what I do is I place immolation trap and auto shot and serpent sting him up, and I try to like shoot it at as little as possible without losing threat on it, and have my pet kill it right, so I can move as fast as I can towards the target while still killing the mob. 'Cause you need to have a threat on the mob, right? And like this camera is kind of scuffed because it's in the water, but same idea. Because the thing with era leveling is there is nowhere near enough XP from just like questing. So you need to be grinding mobs at times, and in general grinding mobs while running somewhere, if you can do it without slowing down much, it's gonna be very efficient, right? So should definitely be doing that. It's also the major strength of all the melee classes, right? That they can grind mobs while basically not losing almost any like movement speed towards their actual goal. And you can do that on casters, for instance. But you know, as with everything, the idea is you need to find a balance of efficiently killing mobs as you move and like actually going out of your way to do that. Okay. That is not ideal. Tried to like sneak past and just pulled for mobs at once. That's what usually happens when you try to greet it.
What's on your mind?
So I think here we run into the issue of my pet having too many abilities. So I'll have to even train it dash, I'll need to respec it later on. Or I'll be respecing anyway in Darna for frost resistance for then I guess. That's in a bit. You could even start grinding ZF at 42, but I think I would stack on hardcore, I would do it at 44 plus, because it's just gonna be noticeably safer with rank to trap and better hit on feign death versus high level mobs.
Talk to me.
Yo, time is money, friend.
Hey, yo. Keep it real.
Good day, dear. Pleased to meet you.
Doing CF's leveling for how long? Basically until it stops giving you XP because you're too high level, because it's that good. So 53 or 54 or something.
Hey, how you
I don't know
doing?
exactly which level. But yeah, one of those you need to stop. You know, forced to stop. But again, I'm gonna have to check if it's even possible to do when they drop PTR. Or if Blizzard is gonna crack down on it. Alright, we get the dash already, so that's nice. Sometimes it's annoying, cause like, to learn the pet skill, you need to use it, right? And sometimes you have a chance to learn it when the pet uses it, and this has half a minute cooldown. So it can take a while.
Here there.
It is you.
What's up? Time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend.
How are you? Hey. What's on your mind? Talk to me.
If you're grinding Nagas, you can probably do one ZF run at some time. You can find a good group, like a quest run. But it'll have to be a good group, like speedrun oriented, so you don't fuck around.
Hey, yeah.
Have a good one.
Can I assist you?
I got the best deals anywhere. Glad I could help.
Yes, I need to respect pet. I also need to train cower while I still can. That I did last time, where I forgot to train it and unlearned it before CF. I didn't have it when I needed. Does my pet need to have thread for it to use it, or is it not using that now? We're doing CF, and no, I'm gonna pause at level 44 and wait for the PTR hardcore to drop, and we're gonna see if they do anything about CF grinding. And if they don't, then yes, I'm doing CF. If they do, and no, gonna be grinding Nagas like a respectable person. Okay, I got it. Good about this build for now. Another 50 days is equals 10 minutes of days. Thanks, bro. I mean, not necessarily, because some of them overlap, right? Like if there's like a fast attacking melee mob and it resets the counter, and it does so not at the end of it, but during it, but yeah, roughly, I guess. Like you would have to count like each second that you're actually trying to move and are dazed, and the amount of time it applies to tell how much time like I lost by getting dazed. Yeah, if it's the era version I will, and if it's like some or anything with like a annoying change, then not. So I really don't want to die. That's the last thing I want to do, and CF's kind of scary. Because it's easy to fuck up and just die. But it's too good to pass, I think. Unfortunately, if it's a thing, so I'll be doing it, but... I'm like gonna try to like force it with the some changes to make it like unplayable. Yeah, do it without mount, because it's safer without mount, I'm pretty sure. Like as a hunter, you're not like a mage with a shield, right? You run on a mount, you can get dazed, and then you're like slowed and have a bunch of angry trolls on top of you. The safe way to do it is to pull mobs with your pets and kite them back. Like the way kinda you do Dire Maul North tribute runs. I don't know if you're familiar. But you pull with pet, right, and run past. That's the hunter way. The ninja fix CF when you have to face check it. Yeah, that is scuffed. Kind of a dick move from Blizzard if they do that. No, I don't need a wolf because I have cower on cat. The only thing wolf would be good for is furious howl for actually getting there. Because it gives like a wee threat to the pet. But I can do it without it. But I've been getting there without wolf pretty easily. Like no major issues. Consistently, it's not the getting there is not the hard part. The more risky part, in my opinion, is the actual pull. Getting there is relatively safe if you don't run on mount and try to YOLO it. Noted that it's gonna tick up, right? Yes, I'm not level 44 yet. I did save like 12 minutes on this split. I don't know if it's like real or not. As in, if it's not gonna just like bounce all the way back really fast. Because it was like maybe some turn-in thing. I don't know. Hard to tell. We'll kinda see what this level is. It looks pretty good though. Might be actual time save for now. It's
Hey,
definitely
how you
gonna bounce
doing?
later, but
How are you?
for now it looks like we did save some time on that little split. But not half an hour. Nope. But yeah, this one is ticking. It's on, you know. Some of these mobs are bugged and they have like no path out of this hut. I don't remember which one. Okay, it's that guy. And the problem is, since I pulled him, I actually need to fucking feign him off. Because he'll like, when he evades, for some reason the mob that I'm fighting with also will evade. Had that happen. It's weird, but kinda how it is. I'm not looking for Calip for now. I mean, technically you could get that quest and just do it beforehand. I don't know. So I have to like look for him later. But it makes more sense to do it later because he also has like the quest mobs that you need attached to him. For the other part of the Waste Wonder Justice. That guy's bugged, I think, if I recall correctly. Yeah. I guess I don't have the... It kinda distracted there for a second, but I need the water pouches still. Kinda unlucky that I didn't get 5 pouches out of 20 mobs though. Usually drops, so I wasn't paying attention. Actually got it on that. These guys execute, by the way. This should grace die to these on his HCAS character. Definitely losing some time on this one. This is bad. Okay, finally.
Yo, keep it real.
This quest is also a pain in the ass, but it gives you a weapon. That's actually a pretty large upgrade. The stuff you get from this pretty much keep until 60, unless you like RNG drop a better weapon. It's really hard to get one. Of a staff of lore. So looking for helpers on launch? Yeah, of course. I mean, prepare. Like I don't have anyone really committed at this point yet, so still looking for more. I'm not a fan of this situation with the helpers, but I do feel like every advantage you can get, you should probably get. That is one of them. Make a little stop, get some gizzards maybe. I mean, if you have time to help and you wanna help, I'll be more than happy, man. You can message me on Discord as well. So we need to figure out like how fast you can level and such. Like that, I think the best thing I could use is like a level 11 Hunter and just mob tag in Darkshore. But if you cannot level faster 11 on Fresh, then maybe like a Druid level 6, which is buff Thorns, also works. You can fish later. You know, so it kind of depends on like what you can and cannot do. You can just message me on Discord. I think that my Discord is in the description too. I'll figure out. What we wanna do. So now I'm not entirely experienced in this helper business as well. Probably need to do some testing to get the best results. Yeah, you just shoot mobs, man. It's pretty easy, right? But like the hard part of the mob tagging is this the speedrun. The 1 to 11, you have to be pretty fast. So like ideally, like when I'm 14, you'd be 11 in Darkshore, ready to help me with the furl box, right? And then onward. But if not, you can like mob tag like the lower levels too. Or like I said, the druid thing. I think Thorns is a really strong buff, and just like healing me or the pet if I need it also works. At lower level, if you go to Darkshire, you need to be careful though. And not to like pull mobs and die. It's also gonna be a waste of time if I have to like save people. So that's the downside of like being low level, right? The druid will fall off pretty fast. I think Hunter's better. Level 14 takes you how longish? I don't remember exactly right now. I'd have to check. So we'd compare to Dead Realm times, right? And then assume that we both lose the same amount of time on Fresh. From like competition. So I would have to check like some bots that I have, like from this run for instance. Level 14. Or like we can check it. Speedrun splits. 2 hours 38. You can level to 11 in like 2 hours and a half, and then like 8 minutes to get to the furl box in Darkshire. That's an example, right? On Fresh too. Gonna be like I'm gonna be slower on Fresh, but everyone's gonna be slower too. You'd also have to deal with the people, right? But I'll tell you how to level fast, basically. I could use you though to like slow you down at level 3 just to speed me up at level 3, like that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, I think you'd be fine. I think 2.5 is a long time to hit. Like, that's basically level 11 you get is after you do the entire Teldrassil thing. Like, on a dead realm, it takes me like an hour 45, the longest, to be in Darkshore. So, like, that's a pretty big leeway. And like, I think like level 11 Hunter should be good to pretty much do the entire Darkshore with me. Maybe not like the highest level quests. Like at the very south and very north, where there's like level 20 mobs, because you'd be aggroing shit from like Africa. But like all the level 16, 17 guys, I should be pretty free at 11 still. So you should hit them very often, or like 11 or something. That's good damage. And if like I managed to get like more helpers, then I could have like a guy level to 4 too, right? And then helping Teldrassil specifically. That's also gonna be convenient. Especially in the higher level area, maybe. But yeah, I should maybe not get ahead of myself anyway. Honestly, one guy helping is already way more than like 0, I think. The difference should be noticeable. Rage all the mages lagging in while we farming and die. I mean, yeah, that is like that is the optimal play to get world 60 on a hunter because you cannot do it any other way, honestly. Like if any of the like actually really good mages don't die, then not I'll see it, man. But we can definitely get first non-mage if I don't die myself. And you know, if by some miracle something goes wrong for some other guys, then you never know, right? Shit happens. Either way, I just wanna do like an impressive run. I think there's potential there. And the helpers should be a big boost to like mental, so I don't feel like I'm at a disadvantage, right? From like a prep standpoint. Because like 1 to 60 is probably not that big a deal, but like short term it's gonna be noticeable, and then that gives you like that mental boost. This year doing well. And also for the mages to die, you need to put pressure on them, right? So they don't feel too safe and secure. Like early on, hunters should be faster, so if you like can get a couple levels on the mages, then that they might feel like they need to keep up pace and like might overpull or something. Part of me just wants to run around challenge people to Magara. Yeah, the Magara system is gonna be, there's gonna be some good clips coming, man, from that one. That's a really good one from Blizzard. There's gonna be some drama from that as well. Like someone, you know, someone loots some like epic item from Molten Core and then like gets mad and tries to Magara some guy and dies with that in guild drama. There's gonna be some good shit, I can't wait.
What's up? Hurry back!
There we go. And now we can enjoy getting our weapon skill back up again. Just my favorite. Yeah, I have 140 stabs. Need like whatever I had with polearms here was good. 210. So there's gonna be a bunch of hitting mobs for 0 damage. But it's a big like weapon upgrade. Go from what 24 DPS to 37. Never swap from bow, right? Yeah, pretty much never. There is no other weapon you could get. Guaranteed.
What's up?
That is good.
Yo, time is money, friend.
Yo! Be good.
What's up? Oh, do I have a deal for you? Keep it real. Talk to me. Hurry back.
Well met.
Safe travels.
So here I take like that. Here's the benefit of the SLS change that I made, right? Where I went from the SLS here, I went south, then I sneaked like to this spot and unstuck to Fathom and got the flight buffer. And now what you would have to do is you would fly here and then run all this way to Feathermoon. But I already have the flight buff, so I can just fly there. Does HC run? No. I mean, okay, so normally what you would do is you would dev skip, right? If it's not on HC, and it's even in the guide. But I did it the way I would do it on Fresh. But it's not an HC run in the sense like I'm playing as if it's an HC run. I don't do any dev skips and I'm not gonna do like the Vidir Elixir questline or whatever. But like in case I die, I'm not gonna delete. I'll keep going because this is for practice, right? So from the start, I'm just saying this is not a HC characters with HC in mind, but it's for practice. So if I die, I just keep going. But I haven't died yet, like on purpose. Or like not on purpose, I mean. Only did like a couple skips in Teldrassil because I was just like SCBA running for no reason. But that's about it. Haven't died since then, and haven't not died on purpose once. Like not on purpose, by accident, so. You know, definitely trying not to die. Loses you time anyway. How come you're not playing Diablo IV? I just never was interested, man. I don't know. I am not on the Diablo hype train. Oh fuck me, the fucking Naga grind is here. Good thing I have an excuse to pause and wait for PTR, not do this right now. Yeah, I know there's some like speedrun race. I mean, I wasn't really clued in, so I never went for it, never prepped. But it might be interesting, yeah. Best of luck to LMGD1. I know he's racing. Are they still going? Like, how is it? How long is that race anyway? MG always fuck up, bro. I mean, he died or? I mean, you gotta respect if he goes for it, though. It's kind of hard to get the world first, right? I'm not gonna make fun of him for getting world second, where I'm like he looking to not get world first either on the hardcore thing that I'm preparing for. That is a bad idea, bro. That will come back to bite me in the ass. So I'm not gonna do that. I only respect the rank 1. Based. So fellow rank 1 player, you only look up to fellow rank 1s? Okay. I see. It kinda is like that. Like you have some point of like you either are a winner or a loser. When it comes to like those races of like for world first, it kinda is like that, right? Like it's a winner takes all competition. Like no one knows. I don't know who the fuck hit hit world second classic 60. I have no fucking clue, man. But everyone knows Joker, right? So that's that kind of thing. Les Shrike? Dude, you could type anything in the chat, I wouldn't know, man. I don't know who the fuck is Les Shrike, man. All respect to him, though. Cause he must have pumped to be the second one, but like, that's what I mean, right? It's just that you either win it or you don't. Hunter
Hello.
was second 60, interesting.
See you later. I am honored.
Greetings. Till next we meet.
I'm bigger than world first mount, what? Wait, what? Is that actually a thing? What is world first mount, bro? Yeah, he got a 40, okay.
I am listening. Del Natas.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Are you still having fun, bro? How's the mental? Honestly, like at this level, like I don't hate it. It's okay. Okay, I just shot it. That's nice. That's whatever. But it's getting a bit stale. Like in terms of stream content, it's obviously like F tier, worst thing ever. Because I'm just shooting mobs and melee weaving basically like across the globe. But like myself, I don't mind it that much. I enjoy Hunter, right? But it is kind of stale. Like I'm not a big fan of how long leveling takes in this game. Yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from, and I prefer the 1 to 10, 1 to 20 speedruns. They're more fun. But I do need to get some reps in for this. Naga Cave soon? Yeah, we're basically at the Naga Cave, so it's bad. But like I said, I'm pausing and waiting for PTR, and if the CF is not fixed on PTR, then I'm doing CF. Yeah, it kinda is like that, get me, that's correct. The higher level you get, the more boring the leveling gets. You also lose power, like you become weaker relative to the mobs. So that's why. Yeah, I will do ZF chop farming for hardcore if it's a thing, because it's super broken. So you know, you kinda should be doing that, I think. It's insanely good. Speed per hour. Just need to not die. Yeah, you need to do like 30 CFs or something, or more, or like 40, I don't know. Just don't die, bro, it's fine. I need some practice for sure, but like that's why I'm gonna make this character too. Like I'm gonna make one more too. And if they allow PT on PTR, if they allow ZF, then we are gonna be fucking slamming some ZFs, bro, until I can do it without dying forever. I've done already like a bunch of training for ZF. For my hardcore speedrun, the 74-hour one, logout abuse that I'm comparing to, I did one ZF run too that is like allowed within the hardcore rules, right? Because you can do one like lockout of each dungeon.
Ishnu Allah. Farewell.
How may I help?
But yeah, no, it's definitely a high risk of dying.
Ishnu Allah. May the stars guide you.
Peace be with you. Farewell.
Feel free to browse.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Yo, what's up, Bornless? I see you, man.
Goddess.
Hello.
Goddess bless you.
Alright, 44. So this guy is now waiting for PTR to drop, and again, if I can farm ZF, I'm gonna like learning ZF on this guy, like preparing, practicing ZF. And if not, then it's unfortunately the Naga Cave, and we're fucking sad. Naga Cave prison for 8 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna be done for today, guys. Starting a new character tomorrow. Let me save the times too, but I forget about it. So we can compare on the next guy. On to 60 next. No, I mean the next one I'm also gonna put. Like I'm just waiting for the PTR to drop because I need to know what I'm doing for this segment, right? Whether it's CF or whether it's Naga farm. And they can drop PTR like any day. Like they might as well drop PTR tomorrow and we just go PTR and level up until CF and see what happens there. Like this was basically supposed to be 1 to 60. It's just I feel like it makes more sense to wait and use this character for practice that is gonna be meaningful instead of trying to guess what Blizzard does, right? I personally think that they will make it so they will somehow disincentivize farming in dungeons in general, and that will include CF. And so I think it's gonna be the Naga Cave, but what they actually do, I don't know. So we just wait. But yeah, thanks for hanging around on the stream today, guys. Gonna be calling it. Let's see if anyone is playing some WoW or not. Maybe a little raid. Okay. I see Showback streaming. See what Showback's doing. A little raid. But yeah. Think we're starting fresh tomorrow. Unless they randomly drop PTR for a weekend, which would be sick. But we never know. See ya.